Let's get started. The agenda for today's class: Introduction to Database and Installation. I assume we are very new to the subject. We'll start from the scratch. What is database? What is SQL? We'll start from the very basic step by step. And today let's understand the introduction activities about database and installation. Let's get started now. And this is Sai Fanindra from SQL School, assuring you complete practice orientation from scratch. I need your support. On-time practice throughout the course. And you would be submitting the assignments on time throughout the course. My kind request. Let's get started now. Let's understand what is database and why to go for it, how to install SQL Server. Database, a platform to store any type of data and any amount of data, no restrictions, fully secured. We can also store data in Excel or other formats, but if you store it in database, it's more secure, more powerful, more faster. Now, DBMS, what it is, our actual agenda today. The first part we'll understand what is database introduction. Second part we are going to understand in another 15-20 minutes, software installation. DBMS, Database Management System. It's a software to store, secure and manage databases. A software to store, secure and manage databases. Examples: SQL Server, IBM DB2, MySQL, Oracle, so on. Good number of database management systems from various companies. Then when to go for SQL Server? What are the advantages? Cheaper, easy to use and free technical support with free updates. Free tech support and free updates from Microsoft. Supports any cloud platform, no restrictions. Cloud means a remote hosting environment like Azure Cloud, part of our course. I repeat once again, database, like your Excel file. To operate on an Excel file locally, you require a software called DBMS. Say, operate in Excel, we have something called MS Office. Excel requires MS Office, database requires DBMS, something like that. We have various types of Office software like MS Office, Samsung Office, Kingston Office, etc. Kingston, a pen drive company, it also has its own MS Office. We have WPS, etc. So one Office brand, MS Office. Same way, one DBMS brand, SQL Server. Now, with this information, let's understand how to install SQL Server. Before that, we require certain vocabulary, basic elements. Let's understand. What is database? Once again, back to our notes. A complete agenda for today's class. 1 to 11 items. Number 1, what is database? A platform to store any type of data, any amount of data, no restrictions. We store the data in an organized format. And types of databases: OLTP, online transaction processing database, to store live real-time data, also called hot data. For example, a live cricket match or online banking operations. Live cricket match or online banking operations. Okay, next. Data warehouse, to store old historical data, inactive data, also called cold data. We call it as warehouse. Assume a car showroom is OLTP, godown is warehouse, outskirts of the city or the cellar of the showroom. OLTP is a showroom, warehouse is the actual godown to store old data, historical data, or some warehousing activities, inactive data. Cold data we call. OLAP, online analytical processing databases, to store big data for analysis and forecast. Weather forecast we call it. Next. HTAP, hybrid transactional analytical processing database. OLTP plus OLAP plus data warehouse. All three put together. Example, Google Map. Observe carefully. For example, something called Google Map. We see live traffic, live tracking of our vehicle plus OLAP, forecast, expected time of arrival plus warehouse, old historical data. So historical past navigation. With this information, what is DBMS? Database Management System. DBMS stands for Database Management System. A software to store, organize, manage, and repair databases. That is called DBMS. This is a software we are going to install in another 5-10 minutes. And what is SQL Server? A DBMS from Microsoft, easier, friendly interface, cheaper, free support, and free BI tools. Customers can enjoy free support from Microsoft. Free BI tools. The purpose of BI, business intelligence, mainly for warehouse, OLAP, HTAP databases. From here comes next item. To proceed with our installations, different versions of SQL Server. Okay, here it is. Observe carefully. Observe carefully. Here it is. Versions mean just like iPhone, you see iPhone 13, 14, etc. Or you say, for example, Samsung. Right? Again, in Samsung, you have various versions. For example, we say Samsung Galaxy S10, S11, etc. We call them versions over period of time, over a year, every year or every 2 years or every 6 months or every quarter. The manufacturer comes with various versions. iPhone 13, iPhone 14. Here we have 2022 latest version. Okay, here it is. 2022 latest version. 2019, 2017, 16, so on. We have various versions of SQL Server. In our classes, we'll be understanding first 3 versions in our course. Okay, here it is. Editions of SQL Server. I'm going in a slow pace here. We are very new. Let's digest every term carefully. Editions of SQL Server. Different flavors. In iPhone, we see 13 Pro, Pro Max, something like that. Various flavors or editions. Data center, enterprise, evaluation, so on. In our classes, we'll take enterprise or online server, evaluation, your local SQL Server 6 months trial, and developer one more local SQL Server lifelong free. Okay, now we are going to do total of 2 installations today. Enterprise or online server, evaluation first server, developer second server. Please by heart these new technical terms. Now what is SQL? Structured query language, a platform to communicate with any database for development and management activities. Dev and management, both we can perform by using something called as SQL. From next class, today we'll do installation. Slowly from next class, we need to step into this SQL. It is a language, a platform, a nice user interface and script language for communicating with databases for development and management. Transact SQL, our next classes. We'll start with SQL, then go for Transact SQL. TSQL means Transact SQL, platform to communicate with databases stored inside SQL Server for development and management activities. Someone asks you the difference between English and language. We say English is a type of language, iPhone type of mobile or Samsung type of mobile brand. Same way, Transact SQL is a type of SQL. Today we'll do installation of SQL Server. From next classes, slowly we'll step into SQL, eventually into Transact SQL later classes. So SQL Server today, then comes SQL, then comes Transact SQL. Let's understand how to perform the installation of SQL Server. We have paid versions and free versions. In free, there are 2 types, 6 months trial, very fast, evaluation, developer, lifelong free, comparatively bit slow. Let's have both servers installed in our computer, in your computer, so that we'll understand how to work with multiple servers. We'll understand how to compare between the servers. So total 2 servers we are going to install now. After installing these 2 servers, we'll install one tool. SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. We download SSMS from this website link and we'll do the installation. With this information, let's see. Back to our screen, a small diagram. SSMS tool, just like a keypad, okay? And servers are like SIM cards. One mobile, 2 SIM cards, one keypad. Here, for our lab work, 2 servers, one tool, and of course, additionally, our online server licensed copy to understand the differences between trial copy and licensed copy, to understand those differences. And more importantly, linking, fetching data between multiple servers. Some data would be in first server, some other data in second, some more data in third. We can define a report out of it. To understand these kind of examples, let's have total 3 servers. 2 servers in your computer and 1 server our online one, or online lab server. One common browser, multiple websites. Same way, one tool, multiple servers. Let's start with first server, server 1. Then we'll repeat the process, server 2. Then we'll do the installation of tool. Finally, connections. 3 installations, 3 connections. Our online server, nothing to install, you directly connect. I'll show you how to do that and all today. You'll be given the credentials on email separately based on your course, plan number, and the registration. You would be receiving the relevant login details separately on email. But let me show you how to establish installations and connections. Let's see. First server, then second server, green 1, green 2, then yellow box. We are talking about the DBMS installations. First server, we need to download this software. Let's continue. How to perform installation? You need to install SQL Server twice in your computer. Windows 8 or higher required. If you are using Mac, go to Apple website, enable Windows inside Mac. Enable Windows inside Mac. Then happily proceed with your installation. Windows OS required. If you are using MacBook, enable Windows. Download from this website. Go to this website, a Google Drive link. Once you go to this website, it will ask you to download. Don't preview anything, simply download. I repeat, go to the website, don't preview anything. Let me show you the website link now, the Google Drive link. Don't say open with, it won't work. Directly click download. It's a zip file. Zip files have no preview. Couldn't preview. No problem with the network. Simply download. Just download. Download anyway. It's a big file. You download anyway. Once you download, then you get one folder like this, a file like this, file like this. Download, then you get a file in this way. Once you get the file ready, next, right click, extract. See here, right click, extract. Okay, once you right click, extract, this one, once you right click, extract, automatically, once you right click, extract, automatically a folder will be created. Back to our notes, download. I'm showing you 2017 first. Download 2017 software from the Google Drive link. I'll include this information in the notes, class notes anyway. You'll download the software from the link available in the class notes. Right click downloaded file, extract. Once you right click downloaded file, extract or extract here. Don't choose other options, simply extract here. Then we get a folder like this. Go into the folder, double click on the setup file. Go into the folder, double click on the setup file. Okay, next. Go to installation. Go to installation. Then new installation. See here, installation, new installation. Installation, new installation. Once you click on installation, new installation, then we get one software setup screen like this. Next. Let's wait for some time. Let's wait for some time. Once you have the software installation ready, click next. Just ignore the firewall warning and say next. Perform new installation next. So far next, nothing new. Just to make it clear, I'll cancel, close. What we do? Firstly, download, right click, extract. Then we get one directory, folder. Double click and open the setup file. Double click, open the setup file, installation, new installation 2.1. We are still working with the first server installation. 3 steps, 3 minutes. Let's stay tuned. Next, uncheck updates not required. Next, uncheck updates. Let's wait for some time. Next, firewall warnings ignore. First time I'll select evaluation. What is this? Back to our notes. Evaluation is a flavor. 6 months trial. It is for 6 months. Duration from the date of installation. It is valid for 6 months. After 6 months, it expires. Again, another evaluation can be installed, no problem. For now, evaluation. Next, accept licensing terms. Next. And select database engine. Select database engine. Okay, here it is. Next, what is database engine? For OLTP operations. What is that? OLTP. In order to get support for OLTP database design and management, our DBMS has some engine called database engine. Same way, for example, OLAP, analysis services. We call it OLAP, online analytical processing databases. For now, let's go with database engine for OLTP and next. Select database engine. Provide the installation name. Provide installation name. Give some name. Any name is fine. I'll say, for example, SQL School SRV1, SQL School Server 1. Okay. Give some name. Any name is fine. Give some name. Any name is okay. And next. Make sure the name does not have any space. Make sure the name does not have any space. Give some name, you get ID automatically. You'll do the installation. After the class, let's observe carefully. Let's understand it first. Next, just leave the remaining as it is for now. We need to say add current user, only 3 items. Number 1, database engine. Number 2, installation name. Number 3, admin name. Next, install. I repeat once again the installation process. Before that, let's go to our notes. Download, right click downloaded file, extract, we see a folder. Inside the folder, double click the setup application file. Left, installation, right, new installation, evaluation edition. Select database engine, installation name, add current user, then install. Just install. Installation left, new installation right, then database engine for OLTP. Installation name, add current user, install. Same concept here also. Now we are going to repeat the concept for developer edition. We are right now doing the first green box and it is underway, under the process. It's going on right now, first green box. Let's repeat the entire process once again for second green box. Remember 3 steps: database engine, installation name, admin name. I repeat, database engine, installation name, admin name. That's it, you are done. Let's see what we do here. Let's understand now. My first installation is done. We should get this kind of message: database engine services, succeeded. Installation successful. Close. Any error during installation, you have my WhatsApp number in the email. Of course, in your class notes, you'll reach me on this number for errors, if any, after you try the installation, referring to the notes carefully. First server installation successful. Let's go for second server. This time 2019. I'll take you to the downloaded location. Just to save time, I got my software downloaded. Here it is. You download, right click, extract, then double click the setup file. Installation, new installation, same process. Now 2019. As we are new, let's understand it carefully. As we are new, let's understand it carefully here. Simply say next. Let's say next. Let's wait for some time. I'll say next and let's wait for some time. Say next. Perform new installation next. Developer edition and next. Okay, developer is lifelong free. Here it is. Developer edition does not have expiration, whereas evaluation 180 days, 6 months. Developer lifelong free, no expiration. Let's have both for our classes. Next, accept licensing terms. Let's accept licensing terms. Then continue here. Select database engine. You have data science components, OLAP components, etc. Leave it for now. Let's go for database engine to start with our SQL. Next. Select database engine. Provide the installation name. I'll call it as SQL School SRV2. Give some name, meaningful name. Give installation name. And next, earlier SQL School SRV1. Now 2. Give some name. You get ID automatically. Observe carefully. Provide the required installation name. And remember, database engine, installation name. Just leave these things as they are for now and simply proceed for add current user as admin. I repeat, database engine, installation name, add current user as admin, click install. We got first server installed. Now second server is in the process. In the meantime, in parallel, we can install SSMS tool. First server ready, second server getting ready. Now tool to verify the installations. To verify whether our servers are live or not. we require a tool. A keypad needed to operate on a SIM to dial some number. Here we require a tool, SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio tool, to operate on the servers, like storing databases, storing data, operating SQL. Go to this website link, you download this software. Your software would be something like this: SSMS setup ENU file. Simply run the setup file. In your case, first time you are installing SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio, you see something called install. In my case, I already installed SQL Server, so I see repair. In your case, you see install. You click, it goes like this. Server installation will take not more than 2 to 3 minutes, but the tool installation would take somewhere between 20 to 40 minutes. 20 minutes to 40 minutes in between. We can install them in parallel. They are independent. Server is for storage. Tool is for operations, to interact, to operate on the server. Both are two separate entities. Okay, get them ready. Just get them ready. Next, with this information, let's understand now how to connect to the servers. Your tool got installed. Just to save time, I already installed the tool. Tool got installed successfully. Now our requirement, let's see how to test connections from the tool to servers. Observe carefully, from yellow box to green and blue boxes. We did all three installations so far. Box 1, box 2 and tool. Tool would take about 20 minutes to 40 minutes. I just installed it. I'm showing you the interface few minutes back. No additional inputs. Double click the setup file and double click and start the installation. Now let's see how to work with the connections. That is arrow marks. Let's see how to do that. To get into the arrow marks, these three things. Okay, first arrow mark, second and third arrow mark. Let's see. What we do is, as per the notes, the final step, Windows app search SSMS. Windows apps search SSMS. Click on SSMS, this one. You click on SSMS. Next, once you launch SSMS, our next item, once we launch SSMS, what is that? SQL Server Management Studio. Any version is fine, 2017, 19, any version is fine. Just follow the download link from your class notes. Once you launch SSMS, it will prompt you for server name. We got two servers, one at a time. Browse for more. Database engine. What is this? Database engine. The component that we installed today, database engine. Select first server and connect. Here you go. I repeat, observe carefully. I repeat, observe carefully. What you do, how you get the screen? Go to search, type there SSMS like this. Type there SSMS. Let's wait. Once you type SSMS, okay, here you go. Okay, so here it is. What we do here, provide the server name. Okay, provide the server name, but we don't know the server name. So what we do, drop down, browse for more like this. Select database engine, give the server name, OK, connect. Give server name, OK, connect. I repeat, connect database engine, connect database engine. Okay, next. What we do? Drop down, browse for more. Select the second server, OK, connect like this. So we got first server ready, connected, second server ready. I mean yellow to first green, yellow to second green. I'll repeat once again. We are very new, let's stay tuned. Windows app, search SSMS. Search SSMS and click to connect. Windows app, search SSMS. Okay, next let's see. Once we click on connect, let's wait for some time. Once we click on connect, then here we go. Drop down, click on drop down. Browse for more like this. Browse for more. Database engine. Okay, select database engine. Required server name. Okay, connect. Authentication means connection. Windows means only local Windows users can connect. It's my local server. So I am connecting using my locally installed Windows username. This one. SQL_school username. Connect database engine. What next? Browse for more. Select whichever instance you install, whichever server you install, you select. Instance means a server. Select and click OK. Connect. So yellow to first green, yellow to second green, you may see red. For agent, ignore it, no problem. Yellow to first green ready, yellow to second green ready. Now the pending item, remaining item, yellow to blue. Let's see how it is. You would be receiving online server details from our team separately in reply to your course plan and the registration completion. You would be receiving the server details. You will simply provide that server details that you copy paste from the email. You will receive your server details like this based on your course and the plan number. Course to course, of course, the basics are common. Depending on your registered course and the plan number, we are right now into box 1. We are entering into box 1 from next class. Basics. This is the prerequisite installation. And these basics, we need to fine tune them based on your resume plan, career plan, programming, MSBI, Power BI, data engineer, like this. So based on your registered course and the plan number, you will be receiving the login credentials after your course registration. You will be receiving the login password with specific permissions. You simply provide the login password, you copy paste from your email and connect. You will do this exercise, the blue box exercise, later. For stepping into our SQL basics from the next class, get first green box, second green box ready. Third blue box is optional at this moment. One 2017, one 2019. 2017, it is termed as number 14. 14 means 2017, 15 means 2019. Those are the predefined version numbers. 14, 15. Later point of time, you have online server details. Paste the server as it is, no www or no http like this. It's not a website, it's a server name. Sometimes we see participants including http or www like this. No, don't include them. Just copy paste whatever server you have and login password. Click connect. Blue box for later use. Initially, to start with SQL basics, we require first two boxes. Yellow to first green, yellow to second green, yellow to blue. With this information, we learnt 3 installations, box 1, 2, 3, and 3 connections, that is 3 arrow marks. This will stop for today. Please make sure you do the installation as is from the class notes. Use me for your clarifications. For everyone, the installation process, the installation steps are common, and we need to step into box 1 from next class. To step into database basics, we got the installation. That prerequisite is enough. No additional prerequisites needed. We'll stop now. Make sure you do the practice on time throughout the classes. My kind request. And one more thing. After installation, it may ask you to reboot or restart your computer. It may ask you. Just restart the computer and then test the installations. Follow the notes as is. Let me know for doubts, clarifications if any. In your class notes, I'll include this Excel sheet also that contains all courses, the plan numbers, and the detailed curriculum for each module. Just see if you can refer to it carefully, as you are very cautious with your course, the plan number, and accordingly the project work for our resume. Those items I will take care. If your interviewer asks you, like what you did in the project, what are the challenges you faced in the project, what is your current job role, what is your previous job role, kind of activities. So in addition to daily FAQs that you will submit, project work I will take care, complete requirement, solution, explanation, and how to include the project in your resume. For every course plan, we have a project, be it for green or purple or orange or any box. We have project work for every course plan. Make sure we are practicing the things on time throughout the course. Thank you so much. Have a nice time. Thank you once again.